welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love reading. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Roles can be interchangeable here, Aquarius, so you know I'm going to be speaking to about your person, Aquarius. So for those who are new to my page, I always channel messages prior to the readings. So I already have channel messages, and that's why I always say I'm speaking about the person. So to my subscribers who are here, thank you for the support always. So keep the thumbs up coming. And again, those who donated to my channel, Aquarius, thank you so much. When you guys do that, just remember always put your sign. It's just nice to know who it's coming from, what sign is coming from, the support from which sign. Some of them done it, and it's very helpful. And sometimes, because I can't tell all the time, but I'm still gonna say thank you. So in case, you know, so thank you for some who did from Aquarius. Cross watchers, you guys are obviously welcome. So remember, the roles can be interchangeable. Remember, energy can merge. So I just like to keep the energies focused on how I'm channeling them. So that's how we're going to focus on the energy. Now, let's just begin, Aquarius. So what's happening here is I can't pinpoint. A lot of times I feel energy, you know, and during the meditation and the shuffling, I'll see things like if a third party card comes up, you know, like if I see it frequent, then I know, you know, then I know there's like another person, or if they're arguing or whatever. In this case, it's so silent, the energy that I'm feeling, and I feel like you both are waiting on each other. I feel like this is divine timing. I feel like you both are mirroring each other. You guys are both mirroring energies in terms of missing each other. So whatever that downfall was, it probably will pop up. Let's see what comes up in the readings, especially in blockages. We'll look more, but what I'm feeling, because I feel like if that blockage is not coming up for me, then I'm feeling like, it doesn't. It's very possible that it doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's look, but I'm feeling like it doesn't matter because you both want to be together again, Aquarius. So whatever happened, I'm picking on an energy of two people who are just holding back due to pride, but yet still very loyal to each other during this time apart. So let's see what's going on here. Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aquarius. What's going on with this energy for Aquarius, please? Thank you. I see. And of course it was gonna come out. So there's trust issues. I'm not sure what, but there's trust issues here. You know, it could love yourself first. There could be some level of insecurity. So someone who had trust issues with themselves, causing a lot of friction in the connection. But this is true love, because you guys love each other so much. So, I mean, you could love someone so much that it could be toxic sometimes, Aquarius. So, because I can't see who it is, because I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling mutual energies of the both of you missing each other. So you have to make the effort. Yeah, codependency. There's deception and children here. So there's a lot of immaturity. That's the way I see it. You have let your friends help you, and soulmate. This is a deep connection. I feel like the universe has a hand at this in trying to bring you guys together. So I'm thinking the separation is extremely important because someone needs to learn how to love themselves and deal with their codependent issues, and you know, these childhood wounds. I'm also feeling healing childhood wounds. I feel like there's things that are hidden here with this person. Someone. I'm not going to be able to point this out, unfortunately, Aquarius. So I'm just going to say someone. Don't take it personal. I'm just the messenger. But someone here has a hard time admitting their faults. And they're just constantly creating It's a habitual pattern, a habitual behavior pattern that this person has. And they have to make an effort to clear that away, because you're going to lose on someone you truly love. It's a soulmate. This is a soulmate. And they want to harmonize, and you both miss each other. What's going on, Aquarius? I mean, you guys have to make the effort. Someone has to make the effort to work on themselves, see their flaws, let go of pride, because I do feel pride. I feel like there's some pride here. That's why, you know, when divine separates you, that's why I see let your friends help you. That is the divine. It's almost like they did it because this needs to harmonize. This connection needs to harmonize for it to really work out. Don't ruin your blessings, Aquarius. Someone has to talk. Someone has to be the bigger person. But there's a lot of pride here. All right, give me more. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you guys, suffering in silence. The two of you are. And this is during your time alone. You know, you both are really, really like, give me more on this person, please. Spirit, give me more of the energies here for Aquarius. There you go. I mean, there you go. Of course. So, suffering silence, finance and material changes, the waiting game, and moving on. So, usually this card, this is the Five of Pentacles in the tarot. Five of Pentacles, we normally associate this with abandonment issues. I know it says financial material changes, but in all honesty, I'm picking up abandonment issues here. This is not a finance. It could be for some of you some finance, but I really don't think. I feel like this is a sense of loss, a physical loss. That's where you're suffering. And you both feel this loss, in all honesty. You both feel the loss of each other. And this is, again, the waiting game. This is divine timing. So we have the star, hope. So this is healing during this time alone, rest and rejuvenation. You guys, wow, sacrifice, like, this is the Hanged Man. There's a lot of quietness here. But you both were dissatisfied, discontent, and boredom of not being together. And you both want this connection back. Yeah, look at that. With the new beginning, you want to reconcile. Eventually, you two are going to figure it out, is what I'm saying, Aquarius. The two of you have to figure it out. And it has to be an effort. And when you guys come together, when divine brings you, so when this, the fact that this is coming up, I'm a messenger in a lot of ways, you guys. You have to understand how my reading style is, and it's usually to give people validation, confirmation, and to their intuitive nudges, so they can actually elevate their soul and shift themselves to a higher version of themselves. So when spirit separates two people that generally need to be together, it's because they want you to heal and deal with they want you to evolve, see your perspective, to surrender, because at the end of the day, this is about evolving you. We can't sit here and point fingers. First, we have to look at ourselves and see where we could have come at fault. And a lot of the times you see this abandonment issue. When there's abandonment issues, it's nobody's fault but your inner child. This has to do with your inner child. No one who you meet in your adult life has anything to do with your abandonment issues. That is your inner child crying. That needs to be dealt with. And that's an individual thing to be dealt with. But when spirit brings these energies, is because, and they separate you guys, is because what they would want you to do is for you to evaluate yourself so you can come back together healed or different, and a different version of each other, and then to be more loving, right? To be in a more loving place so you can experience and embrace your true love. So Spirit, give me more of the suffering and silence here. I mean, seriously. You guys are totally Four of Swords in silence in this quiet time. I really feel you guys go through it in your quiet time with the Eight of Swords. One or the both of you for sure are, and this is pride. Six of Wands, I'm feeling prideful energy. Like I was saying, this is you guys kind of holding back from each other. But it's brutal. Because Six of Wands is also recognition. And because in this energy you guys are suffering, it's because you guys are wanting recognition. And again, it's like validation of emotions. There's something that needs to be validated. I'm feeling emotions. And that's why this abandonment is here. So there's some level of validation that's wanted. But I have to call this out. Whoever is truly suffering this need of validation or recognition, you have to ask yourself if it's ever enough, if what is given to you will ever be enough. Because sometimes there are people who will always need it, and they can't live without it. And it will continue to repeat the toxicity and the unhealthy patterns will continue to repeat. The other question you should always ask yourself is, do you only need validation from this person, or do you have issues with needing validation overall? So if you're dating Tom, is it Tom that you need a validation from, or Sarah? Or if you left Tom or Sarah today, are you going to need it from Jim and Mary? And then the same patterns are going to go with you. And, these are difficult questions that have to be asked when we're dealing with relationships, because the whole point of our souls in this journey is to deal with relationships. We can't, we don't want to be alone. We love to be loved, right? But it has to be healthy. There's no way anyone wants to say, I want to be alone for the rest of my life. I don't believe that crap. I like to be alone. I live alone. I've been single for 7 years now, living on my own. I had a 14-year relationship. He never lived with me. I still lived on my own. Yeah, so here we have pride and ego again, abandonment, selfishness too. Give me more of this Five of Pentacles here, Spirit. Give me more of this Five of Pentacles. Give me more of this Five of Pentacles. This is not. All right, so there's some pride and ego. There's some manipulation energy that I'm feeling here with this abandonment. But I'm also seeing healing energy, right? So things need to be healed because things need to be tempered. There has to be a temperance of the fiery in the two of you. This is an Ace of Wands for this new beginning, because I feel like you both are very... it's like I feel strong Leo energy with you guys, because I feel so much pride with you guys. I feel like it's just very fiery, and this is Sagittarius. This is fire energy, and then Ace of Wands, so it's very fiery, like. And then with the Magician and the Nine of Cups, it's very manipulative too, because it's almost like I feel this energy of like in terms of the conversation, the way the discussions or the altercations go, it's very selfish, and it can be very conniving. It could be very stabbing. And that needs to be cleared for you guys to have this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. Yeah, for the cycle to end, to start a new cycle with this Ten of, like, it's not going to change if you guys don't do it. You guys got to drop the burdens to begin again. And that's why this waiting game, this is about, you guys waiting. Wow, as I split the deck, it's the Devil. You got to release the toxicity, and again, you guys have love here. So give me more of the waiting game here. We've got Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because you guys have to work on them. Eight of Pentacles, guardness. You guys both been through too much. These are trials and tribulations. And I feel you both know that you both have pasts. You both have pasts that hurt you. But you, with this Eight of Pentacles, you both have to work on it. And this union can't happen until you guys deal with it and come to terms with understanding that with the Six of Swords, again, you have, we didn't have that before. You have to really find some harmonization in your mind about these past wounds, these past pains that you've experienced, these abandonment issues. Like, give me more on this moving on here, Spirit. There has to be progress. Yeah, Tower. You got to drop it for this Two of Cups and this Four of Pentacles. You got to drop this need to control to embrace your Two of Cups. And then, oh, wow. I mean, could you guys, you guys, this is not good. You got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Devil. I'm telling you. You guys have to stop. This can't be. This is how I see it. Like, this is the two of you. Blah, 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 blah. No, you. No. I'm sorry. I have to joke with this crap because this is intense, Aquarius. And this is two air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. You guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius and Gemini again, strong. But I'm sorry, you got strong swords here. So, air signs. And then look at that, the Five of Pentacles again, abandonment issues with this Ten of Pentacles for commitments. It's almost like you guys don't trust each other. There's true trust issues. Trust issues here. The coldest couples of the deck. This is too much. And it's sad because there's love here. You guys do have love here. But it's going to take a lot of dropping the ego and the pride. So let's see. I'm not going to do, because this is a mutual issue, I'm not going to do just specific. We'll do love guidance. But let's see. What is the blockage here, Spirit? Give me blockages for this connection here for Aquarius. Give me blockages. Give me blockages for this connection here. What else? So the first card I can tell right away, true friends, you have a community of support. I feel like there's a lot of influences outside. We did see let your friends help you, although I feel like that's guidance, but that could also be influences outside of the connection that do interfere. And then we have joy. Joy comes from within. Stop seeking outside of yourself. And this is the validation. This is you need to find love. Love yourself first. Stop thinking that you need this validation. You need to find it within yourself to have a healed connection. This person or you, Aquarius, but to have a healed connection with anybody. Player, you're not the only one. Ask them. Ooh, and they could be a player, but this is not coming up. I'm sorry. There's no third party here. It would have turned up. And I feel like this is where the trust issue is. There's an assumption. For some of you, there's an assumption. If there is, you guys know, but it's not here. It's only coming with this card, but because we have trust. Not saying there isn't, though. But we do need to point out that when someone has this level of abandonment issue, insecurity issues, it can, wow. And I'm going to read to you what I'm seeing here, because I'm telling you, when you have these insecurity issues, these abandonment issues, it can push someone to do exactly what you're manifesting in your mind all the time. Think about that. Remember, words are spells, you guys. Spelling. The word spelling isn't spelling for a reason. Spelling is a spell. You're casting a spell. So when you're accusing someone of something, imagine if they weren't, but if you accuse them long enough, you might cast a spell. So here we have, moving on, don't look back, you're not going that way. And this is really releasing the past, unresolved trauma, preventing you from moving forward. There's so much unresolved trauma, and this is probably, and I feel it's the both of you because you're both cold, but it could weigh more on one than the other because obviously you're both being triggered. We're gonna go darker. We're gonna go darker now in terms of energies. Let's see. This may not resonate for everyone in these energies, in these darker energies. So Spirit, give me more on this blockage for this connection. Give me more on the blockage. Give me more on this blockage for Aquarius. No, wait. I don't feel that. Let's do this again. Give me more on the blockages for this connection. Spirit, what more is the blockage for this connection? Thank you. Control. They do not like losing control due to fears of getting hurt. I mean, seriously, you guys? Yeah. That's what this is. Let me see what else you got. Bad traits, anger problems. They have a lot of pent-up, unresolved anger issues. I mean, Aquarius, seriously, this doesn't get any clearer than that. These abandonment issues is what's causing the lack of trust, the drama. It's a pattern. These patterns will not go away unless they're dealt with and healed. Because, like I said, whether it's Tom or Sarah or Jerry and Mary, this will still exist if it's in you or your person. It doesn't matter. And someone's going to have to be the bigger person. But when you have someone who has these issues, it's never easy. It just isn't. You know, you have to acknowledge they went through a lot in their past. But it's also, you can't be hindered by it either. Self-love always. I always say self-love. And discernment. You have to use your discernment in your connections. You guys obviously genuinely do love each other, but you can't be in this toxicity. Because this can get very toxic. These two energies, like this can get extremely toxic real quick. Real quick. I don't know if it's worth, you know what, let me see just these messages. I don't feel those messages really are going to pertain to this reading. But let's see what we got here, Spirit. What is the untold message here? What is the untold message of the heart? What is the untold message here? I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? Worry. I feel like someone is feeling embarrassed because some of these issues were displayed in public, like the toxicity. And it got ugly for some of you. And it embarrassed. Freedom. I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. Wow. I think, again, if there's a player, I just feel like someone, I don't feel there's, guys, third parties would appear, and I'm not feeling third party. But what I'm feeling is the assumption that someone's always doing things, which is causing. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying, control. They do not like losing control due to fears of getting hurt. And so it's like causing you, it's like restricting someone else's freedom with the assumption that any little freedom, if they have 2 minutes by themselves, that's it. You put your dick in someone else. That's it. You went and got screwed by another man, like just because you were gone for 2 minutes. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, that got vulgar, but that's just how it goes. It could get that toxic. All right, so we're going to do some self-love messages here for you. Spirit, what is the self-love message for Aquarius, please? What is the self-love message for Aquarius? Thank you. Temptation. Watch out for addictive behaviors, toxic and people and situations that don't serve you. Be cautious not to get trapped in negative cycles. Break free. Wow. I mean, there goes your answer. If you're the one dealing with this person who is just controlling, they really don't, there's no way in talking with them. You've gotta use your discernment. So let me see one more self-love message. Discernment, Aquarius, discernment with this person, please. Just with your own energy, because if you feed into it, you suffer. You have to admit there's accountability. You suffer the same thing, right? So claiming responsibility for your life, actions, and overall healing bring fulfillment and self-mastery. It's a glorious and sometimes challenging journey. So celebrate wherever you are in your process and keep evolving. What did I just tell you guys? Spirit separates you so you can work on you to evolve. Claiming responsibility for your life, actions, and overall healing brings fulfillment of and self-mastery. Boo. That's it. Listen, do your homework, Aquarius. You guys know I'm here about self-love, and I'm here about truth and your soul's evolution, like I said in the beginning of your reading. This is my mission. I know I've been gifted with the energy of holding dark energies like this and being able to bring people back to their hearts, to get them to understand their pain. I tap into inner child wounds. But I also am very compassionate. I'm not judging this energy at all, because everything stems from something. We're born innocent. We're born as innocent, healthy, beautiful children. Life is what makes us like this. The experiences is what turns us and just really, really burns us. So Aquarius, this is your reading. I know this was intense, but obviously this is the message Spirit wanted me to bring here today, and this is it. So please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I am here to nurture you. Until next message, bye.